Alright guys, hey, how are you? Hope you're well. Today I'm going to be answering some of the questions from the Q&A video. It is going to be a two-part video because one of the questions on its own is a very long answered question. So I'll just go ahead and get that part out of the way, and it says, it's from Festus Mom, and it says, I would really like to see if you finish your video where you opened up about past abuse, but the camera cut off and we didn't see the ending, which may have helped a lot of women in your situation. Love your story and praying for you and your kids. So that video will be separate than this because I already had recorded this entire video before, but it got the footage was deleted from my iPad, so I need to completely redo it. So that's what I'm doing today. So that'll be in a separate video, just letting you know I didn't just ignore your question. It's just a very long answer. So the next question comes from Tammy Clevenger, and she says, how long have you been doing keto and how much have you lost so far? So I started keto on November 1st, 2018, and as of today, I hit my new low, which is 252.6, and I have I've lost 44 pounds. 44 pounds I have lost. So I'm excited about that. And March is my month. I didn't lose much in February. I went a lot of back and forth. I had a cheat weekend for my boyfriend's birthday. I stayed low carb, didn't stay keto. And then I had a hard time coming back from that. But I'm not mad about it. I planned it. And that's okay. So March is my month, and March is the month I'm going to lose more and I'm going to really get down. Next question is from Deaf Vid, and it says, what inspired you to do the keto diet? So what inspired me to do keto was I had joined an app called TwinBody, and on the TwinBody app, I kept seeing people say keto, this is my keto meal, and I was so confused. The food looked really good, but I was confused what keto meant, and I thought it was some weird abbreviation for something, so I looked it up and I came across it, and then I started seeing how much weight those people posting those meals had already lost in just a few weeks. So I started doing more research on it. I started looking up the videos on YouTube. I found Keto Connect, and I got really into it. I wanted to know everything I could know about it, and I decided to try it. And so luckily I had started my weight loss journey. I decided it was time for me to lose weight on October 29th. So it was only just a few days before I discovered keto, and then I became keto. Next question comes from Valeria. How long did it take you to get used to keto? Do you miss carbs? Do I miss carbs? I miss fruit carbs. I miss fruit. I love fruit. So that's a hard thing. But luckily, my favorite fruit is strawberries, and I can still have strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. I can still have berries, so I'm okay with that. When I do reach my goal weight, I will enjoy occasionally the higher carb fruits because you're then in a maintaining mode. Right now, I'm in a fat losing mode, so I need to be pulling the reins a little bit and being more in control. So, how long did it take me to get used to it? I would say probably a month. In the first month, you're constantly thinking, what can I eat? What can I eat? This is too many carbs. What can I eat? And you kind of get a little crazy. But after that, you know what you can have and what you can't have. And then you start creating things. And then you start cooking amazing things. And then you start thinking, I should make a cookbook. I'm making so many things. I don't know. That's what my friends tell me I should make a cookbook because I can make a meal out of like nothing. And they're like, oh my God, that sounds so good. And it is good. Next question is from Reused Muse. I saw the video where you and your boyfriend made keto pizza. How supportive is he with your food needs? Do you think he would join you and completely change his eating habits? Are you determined enough to eat keto even when others around you don't? Does that ever tempt or derail you to see those around you eating treats, carbs, etc.? So, he's very supportive of my food needs. He actually if we're going to go out to eat, he's like, where do you want to go eat? I don't know what we can eat. Where can we go? I don't want to go somewhere and then there's nothing for you to eat. Like, he's very worried about him. He'll want ice cream and then he's like, oh, I can't get ice cream. I don't want to eat it. And I'm like, eat it. Winky. My dog sneezed. I'm like, eat it. Just eat it. I can go get my Halo top. If I really want ice cream, I can make my own. It's not a big deal. I am used to others eating non-keto. My kids have snacks in the house constantly. They buy candy. They buy brownies. They buy all kinds of stuff. And it doesn't bother me because I actually crave this type of food now. At first, it was a little hard. I remember my first week or two, I did cheat on my diet. I had gotten up at like 11 o'clock at night to let the dog out. My daughter had baked some cookies and frosted them. And I stood in the kitchen and I shoved 4 of those cookies in my mouth. And I was so mad at myself the next day. And that was the last time that I just shoved something like that in my mouth because I was so mad at myself. But I did good and I moved on from it. My next meal was keto and I just stuck to it. Do I think that he would join me and completely change his eating habits? No, I do not. I do not think he would ever do that. I do think that he would try more low-carb meals, and if I cook keto, he would definitely eat something. He's kind of a picky eater, though, and he's not too into a lot of veggies or fruits. He's kind of a meat and potatoes guy, and that's okay. I don't mind whatever he wants to eat, fine by me. He's willing to try some of the things that I make. I've made him the meatloaf before and he really liked that. He really likes the pizza. He's actually made the pizza on his own now. He really likes the pizza. And I do see him trying more things in the future. But no, I don't expect him or see him ever going fully keto or even lazy keto or any type of keto, just eating meals here and there. Does it ever tempt or derail me to see others? I guess I kind of already answered that question. No, it doesn't. Bless This Crazy Mess says, what do you enjoy doing for fun? Oh, something not keto related. So what do I enjoy doing for fun? I like spending time with my kids, my boyfriend. I like playing video games with my friends online, and my real life best friend, Josh. I like playing video games with him and my boyfriend. We all like to play Overwatch and World of Warcraft, and it's fun. I really like those games. What?
Said nerds.
Yeah, nerds. As you can see, World of Warcraft for the horde. Anyways, I do love video games and computers, and I like making perler bead art, and I really enjoy like scrapbooking and stuff. I'm trying to get back into it. I started it a long time ago and never really finished it. I would really like to do that though, get back into that. And I'm really enjoying the aspect of editing videos and learning more about that. A long time ago, I used to enjoy like graphic editing and animation. So I'm kind of like a computer nerd in a way, I guess you could say. That's what I enjoy for fun. B Rose says, where do you want to travel to, and how do you feel so far about starting YouTube? What is your career, and do you have to commute far from it? And my career is I am a team leader in a quality department. We check the blueprints to the parts of like valve fittings and small valve fittings in a CNC screw machine business. So that's what I do. We use all different types of gauges, mostly calipers, comparators, micrometers, all stuff like that. And we just check the little parts. Where do I want to travel to? I would love to go to some place like Australia, Alaska, or Madagascar, or Las Vegas. How do I feel about starting YouTube? I love YouTube. I'm starting to feel more comfortable in my videos. I'm really enjoying it here. I've made a lot of good friends. I've made a lot of great connections, and I see YouTube going far for me. I really do. I feel like YouTube was a purpose. I feel like I was supposed to start YouTube. I wish I would have started it much sooner, but it took a lot of courage for me to get in front of you guys and basically spill my insides to you guys. And now you're starting to get the real me. And, you know, if you watch earlier videos, I wasn't as comfortable in front of the camera as I am now. And I feel like you're just going to keep getting more of the real me in the videos. And like I said, I'm feeling more comfortable. And it's just something that I felt just like when I started keto. I knew this is it. This is it. This is the time I'm losing the weight, because I don't know. I just had something inside of me that was like, you're losing the weight now. That's it. You have reached that point. There's no turning back. This is what you're doing. And then it was only about a month into keto that I decided you're going to share your journey with others, and you're going to influence others to also lose weight, whether it be keto or counting calories or just eating healthier. You're going to share your story with others. And I felt inside the same way about starting keto as I did about starting this channel. Plus Size Mama says, why keto versus calorie counting? So why I've tried calorie counting in the past, it never really worked for me. I didn't get the immediate results as I did with keto. And because of that, I'm kind of an impatient person. So if I don't see the results immediately, it wasn't enough to keep me on board. With keto, you lose all that water weight in the first few weeks. And so just that right there was like, oh my God, you lost weight. You lost more than 2 pounds. That right there was enough to keep me going. So that is why I chose keto over calorie counting.
Can you cereal?
Yes. Princess Ninja and Keto says, I found you through Keto Diamond. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too. Plus Size Mama also says, do you exercise or work out, and what was your heaviest weight? The only exercise I really get is running around my house like a crazy person chasing my kids, and walking my dog, and walking back and forth to machines at work. So I think I probably get about 7,000 steps in at work, and then I come home. I usually get about 12,000 steps in. And once the weather gets nicer, I'll get more, because I'll start walking Linky more. I haven't walked him in a while because it's been so cold here in Michigan, but soon it'll be warmer and we will be doing more walking. And exercise, no, I hate exercising. That's another reason why it was so hard for me to lose weight, because I hate exercising. Strawberry Square says, where are you from, and have you been on any other type of diet in the past? I'm from Michigan, and have I ever been in... Actually, I'm from Illinois. I moved to Michigan 4 years ago. I am from Rockford, Illinois, actually. The very, very tippy top of Illinois. So if this is Wisconsin, then this is Illinois. I was like right here. But now we're in Michigan, and I'm like right here. The mitten, the glove, Michigan. Oh. And have you been on any other type of diet in the past? The only other type of diets that I was ever on was restricting food, trying to eat more salads, just trying to eat less throughout the day, stay away from candies and sweets and fast foods. And I did try calorie counting. Those are really the only other type of diets that I've tried.
I'm trying to get it full.
Erica Terry DIY says, how long will you stay on keto? I will stay on keto probably for the rest of my life. No kidding. I really love this diet. I love how it makes me feel. I love the energy boost that I get. If you watch this video right there, I'll talk more about what the benefits of doing keto are and why I feel like this is more of a long-term thing for me. It's not a diet per se, because if I go back to my old lifestyle, sure, I'm going to gain weight, because I'm going to put on all that carb weight back, and your carbs hold on to water and you're going to get heavier. You may not gain it all back if you still are sticking to a reasonable diet, but you're going to gain some back. So do I plan to go back? No. I plan to go into a maintaining mode where I actually maintain my weight. And in maintenance mode, you don't eat as much fat everything is equaled out, so it's better. So that's what I plan on doing. I do plan on staying keto, low carb for the rest of my life, though. I feel like it's a much healthier lifestyle and it just fits right for me. I did have a question from Facebook. Can you get to Facebook on your phone? Because I'm using my phone to record this video, I need to use my daughter's phone to look up this. I think I had 2 questions on Facebook. First comment from Facebook is from Chris. He says, why is your boyfriend so amazing? Why is my boyfriend so amazing? My boyfriend is so amazing because he's an amazing guy, really. He's the best dad that I've ever met in my entire life. He's so attentive to his children. He's so attentive to my needs. He loves my children like they're his own children. He is funny. He makes me laugh all the time. He's so smart. I feel like he's Google. And he's the most... I don't know. He's the most important guy that I've ever known. He is just amazing and makes me feel amazing and very special. The next question comes from Keto Michelle. She said, how did you come up with your macros? Carb Manager or a macros calculator? My macros, I came up from a couple of different things. So I used a macro calculator and I couldn't even tell you what one. I just Googled macro calculator and I Googled it and I put in my information, my height, my current weight, my age, my activity level, and then it gave me what I should be doing. Then I found Carb Manager, I think probably a week or so into keto, and that had its own. So then I used Carb Managers, and that's how I got my macros from that, which was the same thing. It has its own calculator, and I go by that. And I have Smart Macros on, so that basically updates along with all the weight that I lose. It updates and it changes as I lose weight to help me continue to lose weight, and so I don't get stuck in a maintenance mode. So, yeah, that's it. And I've also been asked to do a video on how I use Carb Manager, so I'll have to do that as well. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll go more into depth in the first question in another video. So if you have any other questions, you can leave them down below in this video, and then maybe in the future I'll do another Q&A. Sorry it took so long. Like I said, this video was already recorded once. All right, guys. Have a good day.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left.